Good morning everyone, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. In the last part, we were told to head over to Eastern Palace, so we proceeded to play around in Kakariko Village for most of it. At the end, we went to Eastern Palace, figured it's going to be a nice easy trek across the map, and we found a sign that says, if you need an item, come see Ravio south of the castle. Which means Ravio either put those signs after we left, or put them before he requested to stay here, which, I mean, it was a but thou must situation, so it makes sense. You've said it was alright to stay here, so I've made myself at home, basically. What happened? We were headed to Eastern Palace, and you've blocked the way. What's that? You saw my signs at the Eastern Palace, did you? I was going to open a store near the palace, but when I saw the monsters, I hightailed it out of there. Way too many monsters around there for my liking. You get me? But I seem to recall some stone pedestals near the signs. Do you remember the symbol on them? Oh, you did? Well, do you remember what it was? I'm gonna say it was a magic rod. Really? That's not what I recall seeing there. And it makes you want to run back. I think it's bombs. I could shoot bombs. It's not what I recall seeing there. That's right, it was. No, stop horsing around, that's my face. Why would someone mark the pillars with that? It's the bow. We saw that before. Maybe like this. And we've rented, yes, rented the bow. Normally I'd charge you a rental fee, but I'll lend it to you for free this time anyways. But I'll be taking that back if anything happens to you up there. It's true, in this game, if you are knocked out, he will take back any items you are renting from him. But by getting the bow, we are given the energy gauge. Whenever we use items, it depletes. And so that bow we just got is perfect for what we're doing. We can throw it onto our Y button, and we shoot, and you can see where ours went down by roughly a quarter. And you can shoot until you're out of energy. Then you have to wait for it to recharge enough for you to shoot again. Now, if we had bombs, we could open up this guy. I didn't mean to go to this map. Let's just head, we'll continue on where we were heading and go into Eastern Palace. We gotta make some progress today. Yes, the enemies can apparently hit each other. We gotta make some progress today. I mean, it's day 4 and we haven't even entered the first dungeon yet. But with the bow, we can now shoot this way and this way, giving us an open path and making these things now useless for anyone else who comes by this area. There's a nice little hidden area down there. Well, I guess not hidden, but not anything we can do anything with right now. But you rush through over this way, and after we've killed all these enemies, we can open this chest, which has 20 rupees. Don't spend it all in one place. Of course we are going to, but we'll let the warning tell us not. Avoid the Tektites, go up this road, and we are at the Eastern Palace. Oh? You, stop where you are. What are you doing here at the Eastern Palace? Oh, my apologies. I thought you were someone I'm looking for. Aren't you Link? You're the blacksmith's apprentice, right? But what brings you all the way to the Eastern Palace? Vile deeds at the sanctuary? My master sent you to fetch me back to safety? Wahahaha! This Yuga you speak of, surely he's cause for grave concern. But why should Sahasrara be worried about me? I'm a descendant of the original 7 sages. I'm just as powerful as they were. I even got myself a sand rod, so I'm more or less invincible. Bold talk, you might say, but it's simply the truth. Also, take a look at his sand rod. You can see the same little purple mark on our bow. So, he rented it from Ravio. I'll get to the bottom of this Yuga nonsense. Now, farewell to you, Link. So if anything happens to him, we'll be able to rent the sand rod later as well. But talk to this weather vane, not to save for my case, but to be able to get there in the future. We will head north. We've got half health and we're entering our first dungeon. This may end badly. But because we've got the bow, we can open that right away. Stepping on the switch opens up this next area. Which, can I just push you off? No, I can't push that one. Well, that's saddening. Fast hitting... Oh. Huh. Thought there was a switch to hit for that one. I guess not. We go into the center one. You can see there is a chest over... Oh, there's the switch. So we hit the switch on this side. And the door is now open, so we can get around. To enter. And get a red rupee. I thought it was a key. I would have laughed so hard getting a key so early in the game. But remember what Ravios said, if we fall in battle or something happens to us, I guess is the best way of phrasing it. That's why we wanted to get our shield so early. If we fall in battle, he will be taking back our bow. So we have to make sure not to do that. So we're going to want to be breaking a lot of pots to try to get as much as we can. So if we head into there, it's going to push us out. So we're going to want to head over to this one, get a little bit of money. Can't go anywhere on that side. I think same on this side, it's blocked as well. So let's step in so I can show you that. Oh, never mind. But the statue woke up. I thought it was this one that you step on it and then a pillar comes out here and pushes you down. But I guess that's a later dungeon. So we can already see, we don't have the map, but we can see there's 3 floors to this one. And see basically everything about it. Except for where specific items are. So, we can head this way, shoot 2 arrows, and we can get our small key. It's not the best item, but it is a great thing to start with. But there is a door south of here, so if you just head south, and we can actually get the other reason I wanted to pick up is to grab fairies to put into the bottle. So now that we've picked up our bottle, we have picked up a fairy, we are in the best possible state that we could be in for this. Let's continue. Get another rupee. We got our key, but I want to head over to the left as well to see what I can get here. And if you didn't notice, there were some sparks popping up the middle of this area. That's supposed to be what tells you there is in fact a door in the center. And a quick spin attack takes care of all these enemies. And you can see there is a treasure chest up there, and that door opens. But so does this one. So I'm going to walk through this guy. A quick step on this switch will give us another red rupee. It's a great place to grind for a little bit of money at the beginning of the game. We're going to want it at the beginning, just to pick up a few things that we weren't really worried about. And if we head out this door, there's another... Oh, we get our compass, which will tell us where all of the locked doors and everything are. And all that's left is to rush our way to this door that we had the key for quite some time. The first floor has been fully explored. We won't get a chance to do that every time we get to a new floor, but... Now you could be trying to hit him back with a bow, but I always find these guys easier to handle with the sword than anything else. And that was the mid-boss. Yes, that was the mid-boss. It's the first dungeon though, so we can't be too surprised by it. Because we got the shield, we can guard against these guys. I wasn't able to do that most of my first times doing these. Because it's rare that you'll have the shield this early unless you go out of your way to get it. Oh, I thought they'd try to shoot me. And by stepping on that switch, we can actually open the next path. Which, you can already see, is going to require us to use the bow a lot. It's a good thing that the bow was a required item to get in here. So, let's head right. Oh, it's raised too high. We can't go anywhere from there. But upon shooting that, and I think shooting... Oh, is there not one we can hit here? Oh, I thought we could hit that one. As well as we can also hit this guy down on this side. I should have hit him first to get this path open as well. Raising and lowering platforms, very helpful for us to start. We can see there's a switch over there that we want to get. And we can't get any further without a key. So, I guess let's go backtrack and get that chest that should be up in this room above us. Since we did not get it the first time we passed, because we forgot to kill the last enemy. Yep, that's the entire reason. We didn't kill an enemy, so... We open up this, we get monster guts, and then shot. Yeah, it's the trap side. But the other side will be giving us a key just nicely. Step right on this switch, and the path comes out. Unfortunately, the second you get off the switch, the path has a chance of returning. These paths are not for us to go through, but for the giant balls to come attack us. Stepping on this actually puts away the ladder, which is perfect to step on this switch, giving us the treasure chest. It's a weird level, which gives us more monster guts. You might be wondering, well then where is the key we're supposed to be going on? Because we still need our key. Well, this door brings us back to this first area, and there should be a doorway to actually get out in this place. Unless I'm messing something up. By killing off these guys, does this door open over here? Oh. I feel silly now. Well, we did go clear those 2 extra rooms. You can just shoot that switch and it'll open up the next path for us. We're too high, so we can't shoot those from where we are. But thanks to our shield, we're going to be safe if they do try to shoot us with arrows. And there, once all 4 are shot, I believe they actually stop shooting arrows in general. Yep. We're going to go over here just to get back a heart. And, oh, we didn't catch it in time. And proceed to waste half of it trying to go on that one. But catch the bigger platform since we actually ignored it the first time. Get our heart again. And we've got the small key which will let us go into that final room. That final room being the only thing that's really left of this to do. Until we get to the boss, which is just right through this center area. That final room you can already see is going to be leading us right to that switch that's right beneath us. So all in all, it's a very short mission. But we are up against Stalfos. The usual trick to Stalfos is they jump when you swing your sword. So, the bow is how you would get around that. Or just move really close to them and catch them before they get a chance to jump. Oddly enough, now that we've gotten this big chest, we know we're about to get to the boss, I'm going to call the episode here. So, thank you guys all for coming to watch this episode of The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. In the next part, we will be finishing up Eastern Palace. We've got what should be the big key, and we know the boss door is right there. So, see you guys then.